Hi, I'm Mike. Thanks for joining me. I'm so excited that you're here, and I think you're going to enjoy the next few minutes because I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, which is mindful eating. So, what is mindful eating? Heck, what is mindfulness? And how does this help you improve your health and your ability to lose weight? Well, that is the purpose of today's video, which is to help enlighten you on this very topic, grasshopper. So, let's talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness is paying attention to your environment and your responses to that environment in a non judgmental way. And paying attention to your responses is particularly important. This is where you look at your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. All these things together form your behavior. So, bringing an awareness to your behavior gives you the ability to change it. Now, you may be aware that a lot of people know that improving your diet helps improve your health and your waistline, yet so many of us struggle to actually do that. So, why do we know what to do, but then we don't do it? Well, one of the reasons is because of mindless eating. This is where we go through the day on automatic pilot and we eat out of pure habit. So, we're not really experiencing our food. So, we're never satisfied with our food, which leads to overeating and eventual weight gain. So instead, why don't we practice mindful eating, where we actually pay attention to the food? So there's two benefits to mindful eating. One is it greatly enhances the enjoyment of our food because we're actually paying attention to it. So think about all the senses you can use to experience your meal. So of course taste, but there's more than that. You can make sure you take a look at the way your food looks, the way it smells, and the texture of it. And all these sensations send a signal to the brain and the body that you're receiving nourishment, and you'll become satisfied with much less food. So you'll eat less food throughout the day. Now, the second benefit of mindful eating is it helps you become aware of your behavior around food. In essence, your relationship to food. For instance, do you use food to soothe uncomfortable emotions like sadness, frustration, or anger? Do you use food to relieve stress? Or do you eat food purely because of some habit you've developed over the years? So you end up eating when you're not hungry. So by practicing mindfulness, you become aware of these behaviors, and then you're able to change these behaviors in a much healthier way. So there's 5 ways I want to leave with you that you can incorporate more mindful eating into your day. So the first thing is just to slow down, especially when you're eating. You know, we all have busy lives and we live hectic, fast-paced lifestyles, but it's really important to slow down when you're doing your eating. So make sure you carve some time out to actually sit down so that you can pay attention to your food and try to eat as slow as you can and really pay attention to those sensations. The second thing you can do is listen to your hunger and fullness cues. So what I want you to do is only eat when you're hungry and then stop eating when you're about 80% full or satisfied. So instead of eating on a schedule, eating because it's a certain time of day instead of when you're hungry, I want you to focus purely on the body's signals so that you can get in tune with them. So you might find yourself eating at odd times of the day, but just do this for a couple of weeks. And then once you really get fine-tuned into these signals, then you can start training your body to eat more on a regular schedule. All right, the next thing you can do to take this even deeper to get more clarity is to use a food journal. I recommend using a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is you are absolutely starving, and then 10 is that you're uncomfortably stuffed. And so write down where you are in the scale before you eat a meal, and then write down where you are in the scale after you eat a meal, let's say 20 to 30 minutes after you eat. Aim to only eat when you're about a 2 or 3, and then stop eating when you get to about a 7 or 8. You can also write down any thoughts or emotions you have around your meals so that you can also identify any behaviors that you're having and your relationships to food. The next thing you can do is eat without distractions. So try to find a place that is relaxing to you, not too noisy, and make sure that the TV's turned off, make sure your phone is put away, or a tablet. You want to make sure that you really pay attention to what's in front of you. And the last thing is to really enjoy your food. So as you're slowing down, as you're paying attention to the taste, to the smell, to the texture of the food, and notice how all these sensations are pleasurable to you. When you acknowledge that these things are enjoyable, your brain will want you to do more of it. So as you practice more and more of this slow type of eating and paying attention to this mindful eating, then your brain will start to encourage you to do it at more and more meals. So that's all I have for now. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you know anyone else that you think would benefit, please share. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, like the Facebook page so you don't miss out on any future posts. And until next time, be healthy, be happy, be extraordinary.